Hey guys, welcome back to My Hero Academia, the strongest hero. I've been having a blast in this game since they announced the global. So what I want to do in this video is talk about Deku. You all get him for free at the start of the game, and I just want to go through why I think he's like the best character to learn how to play the game for new players. And if you want, you can just download the CN version off of QApp and start playing and get used to, you know, combos and stuff like that. But he's a little bit more forgiving than other characters, and that's why I think he's really good for learning. Also, he's got like his main ability like is like tracks the enemy and stuff like that. So he's just like I said, a little bit more forgiving and easy to learn how to play the game. So he's got some really nice combos as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and we'll jump into, let's just jump into some training. Now, the other two characters you do start off with Kirishima here, and you also start off with Kaminari. And Kaminari is really good, like ranged beast. I'll talk about that in a minute. Definitely, I think for a lot of players who don't summon anything too great, Kaminari and Deku will probably be the two main characters that you want to focus on, and then you can choose a third out of what you've got. They're both really strong. Kaminari I'll cover in another video, but he is ranged, and for me personally, I feel like you learn the game better playing melee because there's a lot of little interactions like waiting for enemies to finish an ability before you strike, whereas Kaminari, when you're playing range, you just spam stuff. If they get close, you do your AoE close one, and then you try and get range, and then you spam stuff. So Deku, like I said, definitely think he's worth it to play around with and just learn the game, especially in the PvP sense. So we're just going to jump into training here, and I want to show you some of his abilities and how they interact. So over here we do have, let me put my capture cursor on. I am playing on BlueStacks, and I've been playing on my phone a lot, so I'm not great at the BlueStacks controls and my key bindings yet, but we'll see how we go. So we have Q, W, E as the main abilities, and then you have your basic attack. So his Q ability, he can use it. What it does is uppercuts the enemy, and then he uses it again and hits them again in the air. If he is in the air when he uses this ability, it'll do like a downward kick on them. And then we have the W ability, which is the finger smash, which is this one here. You can charge it up, or you can just tap it and do a light one. Does more damage the longer you charge it for. But that also resets the Q ability, which is really nice. That's where you can start using it in the air, because you can do things like this. We do double Q, get in the air, use that, and then you can go and do that double downward thrust kick with him. So that's how those two interact. Then we do have the E ability, which is just going to do a few kicks. It's got a little bit of a lunge range on it, not as big as the Q, so you can go from about here and you can do multiple kicks on them and hit them like that. Now, the other cool thing about the W ability is if an enemy is knocked down, so if we go something like this and knock the enemy down with basic attack, and then we try and use Q, okay, in PvP, a lot of the time, sorry, not Q, W, the W won't hit an enemy that's down. In PvP, it's got like a little mercy period, and they won't get hit by it. However, if you're in the air and use it, so if we do something like this, and we go up here, and we're sitting in the air, and we charge the W, it'll actually hit them even when they're down in PvP because it's got that big explosion. The W, when it's coming from the air down, it does that big explosion that also hits. And then we have his sort of, I don't know what you want to call it, his power-up ability, One for All, which basically it's pretty much just a damage buff and gives him increased damage and stuff like that. And then his basic attack has a 5-hit combo, which we can just look at again. We'll just cancel that. You can see it does 1, 2, 3, and then it does this scatter attack, and then it does a big kick at the end. Ends up in a 10-hit combo because of those scatter attacks dealing so much. And that's the main things we're looking at for PvP especially, and then obviously his ultimate. If we wanted to use his ultimate, I can't remember my key binding already. There we go. It's, you know, it's ultimates, PvE type stuff. But that is the main abilities around him, with his dodge for PvE as well. If you get the perfect dodge, he pretty much, you can use his extra ability from anywhere on the screen, and he'll just dart over and start attacking the enemies. But I'm more concerned about PvP at the moment. And like I said, the reason I think this guy's the perfect character for newer players is that forgivability. Whereas if you go in for a Q and you miss it, and you're like, oh crap, you can quickly tap W and then go in because it resets the Q, and then you can go in and try and start a combo. The other thing is the Q ability is like a really strong ability in that it traces the enemy. Now it can miss. I don't know whether it's latency issues that make it miss, or whether it's just something that does happen. I find when I fight Monetas, often I miss it. So the way I try and play it is I try and pretend I'm on defensive and run away from the enemy, and then when they're following me and we're running in a straight sort of line, that's when I'll go ahead and pop the Q, because I feel like it's a direct line to that enemy that's running at me. You got to be careful they're not attacking or anything, and that's normally the most reliable way to land it. If you and an enemy are both running sideways like this, and then you try and pop Q like that, that's when it can sometimes miss. Now, like I said, it does track the enemy, so it's really reliable. It's not like something like if you play like Ida's got so many ranged abilities, but they don't track the enemy, and he's really hard to target. Whereas Deku, you just know that this ability is going to, no matter where they are, look, I'll run this way, it's still going to go back and hit them, no matter where I'm running. So I'll just reset it, and I'll run over here. It's always going to go back to them. It's always going to track them, but like I said, sometimes you do miss, but the forgiving thing about him if you go there and you do miss, you've got other options. You miss, you can go straight into E and start hitting them, so you at least get on the advantage. Then you can go into the W, and then you can go in and start making a combo. So like I said, Deku, really nice. We'll jump into some PvP unranked, because I think it's unranked time, and just have a bit of a play in PvP and show you the kind of things he can do. So let's jump over there. Okay, here we go. We're queuing up. And take all this with a grain of salt, as in, I'm not like the greatest player in the world. I don't expect to be, but I've just been having a lot of fun, and I just think, like I said, Deku's a great one to learn the game in. So I'm not gonna swap characters in this. Hopefully we can just get through the whole thing using Deku. Well, they got Deku, Kirishima, and Momo, so we should be good. Now I'm gonna dodge into just straight uppercut. There we go. And now we're locked in a combo. And like I said, we can use that charge ability from here, and then we can roll into a second one and do the kick. And then we can do some basics. We need to dodge. I don't know what I'll ban my dodge. I'm just gonna go straight into an E. Missed it. Oh, he perfect timed that dodge. But I got it. See, I can see that's where I missed my Q, but I had the ability to go ahead and actually be able to reset it and then just go in for it again. Shit. And there we go. I did it again. I missed the Q, but I can go straight into a W to reset my Q and keep the pressure on the enemy. Now, Kirishima does have a like a block ability, so this is perfect timing for me. After he does that charge, he can't do anything to stop you engaging on him, so it's the perfect time to do it. Then we can do some kicks. Need to get out of that. Okay, so I got nothing available to me. So I'm just going to wait. See, perfect time to hit him, but I'm just going to do that into that to reset it, because he was in like the perfect position. Unfortunately, he dropped there. Okay, and when he starts attacking, he left himself open a bit. And I missed that again, but I can just do this to reset it. Whoop. Oh, he's just... There we go. Okay, I'm playing kind of bad. Okay, let's just go into one for all and then go ham. Oh, geez, missed. There we go, reset. There we go, got him. Like I said, you can see how you do sometimes miss when you're not in the direct line of them, but it's quite forgiving in that you can just go straight into W and then Q again, and it's all good. Like that I missed, but then I can reset it, go like this, go straight again. And then when they're close to a wall, I can follow that up with an E sometimes, but it doesn't always work. And you can see that little, when they shine a little bit yellow, that's like a little immunity period for them where they can't be hit. So you got to be careful for that as well. Like I said, I'm definitely not playing this game optimally, but we'll see how we go. So she's running at me. Perfect timing for me to get her, because she's not running in a different direction. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to go in and reset it and go again. And then I can hopefully land the E, which I missed. But she's running away, so we're all good there. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I feel like I played that horribly, and it allowed me to show perfectly how Deku, like, it doesn't matter if you mess up your combo at the start. Like, there's always something you can do to keep the pressure on. And the cooldowns are pretty well timed, that they cycle through enough that you can always get something off. So let's just do one more, and then we'll call it quits. Hopefully we don't lose this one. Okay, he's just got the starters, so... This guy it looks like this guy's new. He's had no wins, so I hope he doesn't spank me and show me that I'm real bad, but hopefully it's a fair fight. So here we go. Deku will engage. Okay, I missed again, but oh, damn, we missed. But there's always something you can do, though, even if you're sort of out of it. So I'm just going to wait now. I'm going to try and... Oh, see, he got me there. Okay, now I got him. Now we're good. And that red thing on the screen is just connection issues. So if you have bad connection, it'll do that. And here we go. This is like the double combo that you can do. And then I can try and do the E into it. But I always miss the E when I do that. I prefer holding the E. Unless they're right on a wall, your E normally misses. So if I engage him like this, we should hit him. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm just going to reset and go for him. Okay, there we go. Got that. All right, that's the first one down. And I do like having that E as a failsafe. I don't like to combo my E in all the time because it's like that extra thing that you can do if you got nothing else. So Kaminari, he's always just going to try and sit at range. When he's got this on, it's really annoying because he's got his shield. I normally just engage on the shield and then just take the damage. Because his shield will knock you out, but I'm just going to do a quick tap here. Oh, we didn't have that. I got to get out of that. Yeah, see, he did his little from the air thing. He's going to try and do that. Now I'm just going to uppercut him, and now we're pretty much good. From here, we're good with Deku. Because now we can charge that one. Boom. Land, go straight into another one. And he forfeited. But like I said, Deku, I feel like if you're a brand new player, you're going to find it easier to play Kaminari. Just because it's ranged and you just spam abilities. But once you get a little bit used to combos and stuff like that, Deku's going to be a lot more usable, or you'll feel a lot better about using Deku. So like I said, I think he's one to invest some time in just testing him out and learning how to play the game. Because like I said, he does have those little like leniencies in, you know, you miss your engage, you can reset it with the W, engage again, and then you've got that E as like a backup ability as well. But really fun character, easy to upgrade as well as you go throughout. And when you start, I think when we start the game, there's only Bakugo, Todoroki, Momo. I think I don't know if Froppy's in there. I don't think Froppy's in there yet at the start of the game, but Froppy's pretty cool, but I can't remember exactly. But yeah, he's one of the good ones at the start of the game. I think my personal opinion is that him and Tokoyami are probably the two best at the start, but that might be because I've played them most. I might do some summons and try and get some of the other starter units so that we can do some more videos on them. But that is Deku, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.